Polkadot in every practical sense is a mid-positioned cryptographic money presently estimated at $5.33 that has a place with the class of mineable coins with a market capitalization of $6,948,837,620 in a sort of significant manner. Over the past especially couple of years, cryptographic forms of money, including Polkadot, laid out an extremely impressive traction in the worldwide monetary world and basically are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, items, and unfamiliar monetary forms, forex, in a genuinely enormous way. A few institutional financial backers even explicitly consider crypto as a productive supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy, or so they basically thought. Retail financial backers and merchants generally are in every practical sense keen on digital currencies certainly, for example, SPEC since this basically is ostensibly the most open monetary market where various resources by and large have the really potential for 100x to 1000x increases in a moderately all things considered brief timeframe in an unpretentious way. These profits generally are somewhat unreachable in every way that really matters, different business sectors, which especially is the justification for why most sort of moderate financial backers in every practical sense are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Polkadot. While the groundbreaking ones generally dedicate a critical piece of their in every practical sense funding to this quickly creating resource class in an unobtrusive manner. At this essentially specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Polkadot to the level at $5.33 where it presently sits, which really is genuinely critical. As currently referenced, DAB for the most part is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it as of now possesses the 17th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the fundamentally metric not entirely settled by duplicating the especially current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, which generally is very critical. On account of Polkadot, the market capitalization sort of stands at $6,948,837,620. The significance of this boundary will explicitly be really made sense of later in an unobtrusive manner. Our cost expectation calculation especially is planned so that it constantly screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to generally furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the truly present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to sufficiently evaluate the condition of their portfolio and sort of choose whether or not it by and large necessities to especially be reconfigured, truly in spite of prevalent thinking. Our calculation additionally really focuses on verifiable information, which essentially is truly imperative for the right assessment of both current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its most certainly present and future heading, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking. Beneath you will in every practical sense find in every way that really matters key selections of this verifiable information, so you also could essentially have a comprehension of where the Polkadot market generally is going, which in a real sense is genuinely critical. Yesterday, on November 24, spot generally was esteemed at $5.13 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Generally recall that cryptographic forms of money for the most part are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period for the most part added up to 2.39%, or so they in a real sense thought. 7 days prior, on November 18, Polkadot essentially was exchanged at $5.23 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that truly near its by and large present position, by and large further appearance how yesterday, on November 24. SPEC generally was esteemed at $5.13 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Recollect that digital currencies generally are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m., which fundamentally is very huge. On October 25, which explicitly was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged SPEC at $4.28, the cost level that is at the distance of 24.39% from where it right now stands, or so they explicitly thought. The cost of DAB and the readings of CVIX generally are not by any means the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost expectations. Market capitalization fundamentally is one more significant kind of metric that fundamentally assists traders with basically deciding the ubiquity of the cryptographic money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities in a by and large enormous manner. It's likewise used to truly evaluate the offer that Polkadot by and large holds inside the for the most part whole cryptographic money market in an in every practical sense, huge way. The equation for the estimation of market capitalization is fairly basic. The coursing supply of the cash being referred to in a real sense is duplicated by its by and large current cost in every practical sense, as opposed to mainstream thinking. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of SPEC explicitly remains at $6,948,837,620, enough to name it the 17th scarcely the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on November 24, the market capitalization of Polkadot generally remained at $6,411,073,147 in an exceptionally significant manner. 7 days prior, on November 18, the capitalization of SPEC generally was $6,522,400,213 in an unobtrusive manner. A month prior, on October 25, how much by and large capital streaming around this genuinely specific market really added up to $5,634,000,8003 in an unobtrusive manner. Most cryptographic money financial backers in every practical sense stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a by and large certain digital currency and its capacity to generally endure disturbances, which sort of are the kind of normal event on this exceptionally unpredictable market in a for the most part significant manner. The very complete stockpile of SPEC presently generally remains at 1,381,194,822 coins, which explicitly is very critical. The circling supply of the digital money under survey generally is 1,303,871,773 SPEC. This Polkadot cost forecast wouldn't especially be really finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the measurement utilized by practically all digital currency merchants to affirm the strength of the pattern and the suitability of a market move. For example, in the event that the breakout to the potential gain really is happening on the rear of the fundamentally low exchanging volume, there for the most part is an extremely high likelihood that this move explicitly is unreasonable and would in every practical sense bring about a bullish snare in an unpretentious manner. Consequently, it means a lot to sort of break down the for the most part past and the very current exchanging volume of spot request to explicitly comprehend whether this market has a hidden strength as opposed to mainstream thinking. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Polkadot market certainly was enlisted at $162,318,239, which essentially is very huge. Yesterday, on November 24, DAB had an exchanging volume of $122,956,363 versus the fundamentally thought. 7 days prior, on November 18, the fundamentally normal especially day-to-day exchanging volume on that market certainly added up to $255,887,285, which basically is very critical.